Good morning, it's Chris and Susan. We're here in Costa Rica. It is absolutely piping hot, although it's first thing, and we haven't even had breakfast yet. And the surf is just rolling in over the sand. It is absolutely incredible. And it's something that we live for because now we're in our early 60s and we really and truly wanted to travel. And that was the one thing that made us take a decision to change our lives. Now, while we were flying something like 18 hours from London here to Costa Rica yesterday, I sent out an email to our subscribers, our friends, and the title was 40,000 feet in the air. And then I told the story of how we changed our lives and why we're able to be here in Costa Rica today. But it prompted some responses from our subscribers, and one of them that really stood out for us was he complimented us on writing the email, loves reading our emails, but he said, "I wish that were me writing that email," and that totally resonated with us.
Yeah, now I have to say, as Susan said, it's before breakfast here, so it's about 7 o'clock I think, and this beach is absolutely amazing. In fact, I don't know whether you can see, but behind us over there's people riding their horses on the beach. It's absolutely amazing, and if you can hear the sea in the background, sorry about that, but it is really noisy. We're on the Pacific Ocean, and it's the second time we've been to Costa Rica, and we're a lot further south, I think, than we were before, and it's absolutely fantastic. But just wanted to give you a little bit of training this morning. One of the things that, following on from what Susan said, one of our mentors, in fact it was Andy Harrington, who's the guy who taught us to speak, and we saw him a few weeks ago in actual fact, and he said something he said was that people are not frightened of the solution. No, wrong, let's get this round the right way. People are not frightened of the problem, they're frightened of the solution. And that sort of resonated with me, and I thought, hang on a minute, I've got to get that in my head. People are not frightened of the problem, they're frightened of the solution. Now let's explain what I understand by that. Now everybody, if you're watching this video, now you've probably already identified that you want to do something different in your life, you want to change something, you've got a problem of some sort. Might be time, might be money, might want to travel, I don't know, whatever. And you know, just like Susan and I a few years ago, we were working all hours God sends, and maybe you're doing that too. And you know, we made a decision to do something, to make something happen in our lives so that we could, in actual fact, spend time on beaches like this. I mean, we're out here for, I don't know, I didn't know how long, to be
11
honest.
11 nights, actually.
And, yeah, the receptionist told us when we checked in, oh, you're here for 11 nights. Oh, fantastic, thank you. But we're here at what we call a leaders retreat, where we're training with some of the top guys in Mo, and we're then going on to here for another retreat where we're training other people on how to grow their business and get it started and do some marketing and things, which for us is absolutely amazing because that's what we wanted to do. But going back to where we were, so people are not frightened of the problem, they're frightened of the solution. So, as I said, you've got a problem that you want to solve, but you're in your comfort zone. That problem has probably been there for many, many years, and you know you need to do something about it, but you haven't. And for us, you know, as I said, many, many years, and the thing is as time passes, and you can't stop the time passing, all of a sudden for us, retirement was on the horizon, and that sort of forced us into making some sort of decision. But the problem is people are frightened of the solution. So what does that mean? Well, I think in my head that means people are frightened of two things. Firstly, will it work for me? And that's a perfectly common human question. Will it work for me? I see it working for other people. Will it work for me, and will you help me? Well, the answer to both those questions from here is absolutely yes. But I think the bigger problem is they're frightened of the solution, because what happens if it actually works?
Yes, that's the scary thing. How amazing.
Yeah. What happens if you actually could come and stand on a beach here and be out here for 11 days and enjoy yourself. That's quite scary, because one of the biggest questions I think that, or I don't know, challenges people have is, what will my friends and family think? What do you think, Sue?
Well, I know now what our friends and family think, and they applaud what we've done. But I can tell you, at the time we made that decision, and even just before it, if we're honest, they said to us, particularly I hear my mum saying is, why do you want to give up a really successful business that you have, your management consultancy business? You earn a good income, you know you're comfortable, you have a nice car, you've got a nice home, the kids are okay, they've been through university. Why on earth would you want to make some change to that? But the thing that Mum didn't know, and that our family, our children actually didn't know, was that we had a big problem, because being self-employed in our business, we had no pension to speak of other than our property investments, which had taken a pretty severe hit, I'll say, in the recession of 2008. And instead of giving us the money to put in our pension pot, we were having to find that money day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, so that we didn't have to give them up. Was it hard? Yes, but we couldn't see that unless we made some change that we could rectify that, and that's what we did. Were we a little fearful? I'll be honest. Yes. Could it not have worked? Yes. But did it work? Yes. And that's the whole point of it, and I have no regrets whatsoever. And if you're watching this, we're going to say to you, have no regret about the decision that you make. It could work for you, it might not work for you.
But that's up to you.
That is entirely up to you. We can offer you the vehicle, we can offer you the support and the training and everything else to help you, but you, and only you alone, will have to make that first decision. So we're going to close out this video today, because believe me, it really is scorching standing here, but we want to share a little of the ocean with you before we do that, and we'll be back with some more videos during our time here.
But I just want you to think about that statement I made earlier. People are not frightened of the problem, they're frightened of the solution. If that's you, then you need to rethink it, turn it round, and make a decision.
And we're here to help you.
So hopefully that's helped you today. So let's just have a look round what's going on here. Look. Oh, I've lost Susan now. Oh, we're around the other way now. We look like black blobs, but there's absolutely phenomenal beach. So we're going to go and meet one of our friends now and sit down and have breakfast. So talk to you again tomorrow.